Chef Freddie here from Fantasy Springs with my tip of the week. This week, we're going to make a pork and chili Colorado with Yukon Gold potatoes and nopales cactus. We're going to take 8 dried Guajillo chilies. We're going to put them into 3 cups of boiling chicken broth. We're going to add 4 cloves of garlic, 1 fresh Fresno pepper with the stem and seeds removed, 1 large onion peeled and large diced. Now once the Guajillo and vegetable broth comes to a boil, we're going to let that simmer for about 5 minutes. We're going to cover it. Then we're going to turn off the heat completely and just let that steep in that liquid for a good 20 minutes. Later, we'll take that out to a blender, approximately 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 tablespoon of Mexican oregano, and puree all of that in the blender with some fresh chopped cilantro. So put a large braising pan on the stove, turn the heat up to medium-high. Then you're going to take your pork shoulder, that diced about 1-inch pieces. We're going to lightly dust that in seasoned flour and put that aside. When the pan's hot, we're going to put some virgin olive oil in there. We're going to saute the onion. Once it's golden brown, starting to caramelize, we're then going to add our pork and continue to cook till the pork is all well browned. We're going to add from the blender that Guajillo chili sauce. We're going to add that. We're going to add about a cup of tomato puree and let that simmer now for about 5 minutes. Check the consistency. The flour is going to make this stew kind of thick. So now you have your extra broth. It's time to add a little more chicken broth as you need it so you get the consistency and the thickness of the sauce that you like. Now that our pork and chili Colorado has simmered together with the potatoes for about 30 minutes, add a little salt, a little fresh ground pepper. You take your fresh nopales cactus, you boil it for about 5 minutes, doesn't take long, then chill it and dice it into small bite-sized pieces. Now we're going to take the nopales cactus, and that's the last ingredient that goes in. We're going to let that simmer for about 10 more minutes, and then it's finished. And there you have it, pork and chili Colorado with potatoes and nopales cactus. I'm Chef Freddie from Fantasy Springs, and I'll see you next time. Forget about it.